is up, y'all? It's fucking cold in my garage. So I'm trying to fix the Mountain Bro because I took it out on SNR and was just fucking like really having a lot of fun with these new 77 motors and just kept like hitting things and just like, yeah. Totally ended up breaking the battery box loose. So, I mean, the thing has a couple thousand miles on it, and y'all know I ride hard. So, anyways, let's talk about these 7070 motors. And I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to do a review of them ahead of the fucking what I've done to this board. So, in short, what I've done to the board is it's the Mountain Bro 2.0. So you guys know it's already a lipo board, 18S, 12 amp hours of graphene lipo. I've been running 6374 140 kilowatt. Fuck. I've been running 6374 140 kV Flipsky motors, right? So what we've done with chain drive. So what we've done in the upgrade is I've added a BMS system to it, so I can just quick charge with my variable rate charger that I can charge from 2 all the way up to 10 amps with, and just be able to charge on the fly when I'm out riding on this thing. And the enclosure for the ESC. I've done an Apex enclosure with a fucking 3D printed riser so I could fit extra electronics in it, right? But the cherry on top is the Flipsky 7070 motors. So the Flipsky 77 motors are, instead of the 63 millimeters by 74, they're 70 millimeters by 70 millimeters. And they're 110 kV instead of 140 kV. So that just kind of like it lowers the top RPM of the motor, but it increases the torque. And and they're rated for 18S. Fucking A, right? 95 amps, 18S. I forget what the specs are and like how many whatever the fucks of torque they have, but it's a lot. 95 amps at 18S. Now, I have put them on. I think I started with whatever they tested at. They put fucking 50 amps or whatever, and they were really punchy. I went ahead and cranked it up to 80, and wow, they were super punchy. I put them at 95 amps, and like, again, super, super punchy, but I fucking full throttled it, and they stumbled once under the full throttle acceleration. So I've dialed them back. I think right now I'm running at 80, 85 amps is what the top setting on them is. I've taken it out a little bit and had excellent results, as you guys are seeing in the stuff that I'm putting on screen now. Generally speaking, I think I'm running about the same watt hours. They are taking up a little bit more, obviously, because I'm able to throttle these a little bit more. But I think that if I kept them at the same amps that they were, if I just set the amperage the same to what I was running with the 6374s, I really think that I'd be running about the same consumption rate. It's just the ability to push so much power into them. Of course, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to have a higher consumption while riding. It's really amazing. One thing that it did allow me to do, now, we did a custom order on these motors. You guys remember the P&W E-Skate custom logo with the Sasquatch on it? And when I did them, I told Alice at Flipsky, like, I think I said, you guys really should make something rated for 18S. I'd love to see an 18S motor at 110 kV. Because for me, I want to have a slightly bigger sprocket on my chain drive so I can have a little bit more tooth engagement without taking my speed up super high. So with this, I was able to move up from 10 or from 12 to 14 teeth, I believe, or whatever. And it just gives me more teeth to engage, which allows me to not need to have that chain on so tight and still get good tooth engagement with no slipping. So far, these have been completely amazing, and I feel like hesitant to even go full throttle on it, but I definitely love it. I think that they're great motors. They also have the really long cables with the matching long sensor wires and everything. So your phase wires and sensor wires are all very long, just like with the rest of the Battle Hardened series. The mounting pattern is the exact same mounting pattern as the 6.3 series motor. So even though they're 70, they're still going to fit that 63 series motor mounting pattern. I really hope that they offer them at the 110 and at 140 and at 190, so it still has that varying spectrum of kV on them and everything. So we'll see what they end up coming out with. Absolutely love them, and you guys can definitely expect me to have more footage coming of these and a little bit more of a review as we get a little bit further down the road, and I have time to put more wear and tear on these and let you guys know, how they turn out in the long run. But if they deliver anything like the entire rest of the Battle Hardened series has delivered, they're going to be rock solid, strong, and just, perform no matter what kind of abuse you put them through. They're just a really solid motor, and I expect them to perform as such. So if you have any questions or comments, if I missed anything on this quick one, drop them below, and I'll try to hit it in a follow-up video, reply to your comments that you ask, and hit them in the next video. So that's what's up, guys.